welcome back to whatever we're doing.
The Perfect Podcast!
Bring it down. It's too much energy, bro. It's too much energy. So apparently, we have. What you say she do?
This here is an amazing guest. Because Tiny, we bring on amazing guests. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. This here is the perfect auntie.
Oh, the perfect auntie. Okay, yeah. We have Ottea O'Connor here, the perfect auntie, based on whatever information Eugene emailed me that I clearly sent straight to junk.
You guys are gonna learn so much from this episode. I tell you, not like you've heard in the community, people be like, "Hey, auntie, we found the perfect auntie." That's what she is.
That sounds illegal. I don't know how to justify or explain, but
I know. We're all gonna learn together.
Interest has been piqued.
Come on. So, Ottea, hi, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me. It's actually Ottea.
Ottea.
Yeah,
like
Ottea.
That's O'Reilly.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
It's
parts. Exactly,
Ow.
But like
Gotta hit the
perfect
ow.
auntie.
Auntie. Ottea. Auntie.
Yes.
That makes way more sense.
Now we're flowing.
See that?
We're flowing.
I love how your name goes right into your motto and kind of what you do. We kind of love that.
Perfect auntie.
Absolutely.
The perfect auntie. Yep, we're going to get to that. And people are going to so be interested to hear why she's the perfect auntie. But before that moment, Ottea,
Yes.
tell us more about you. What it is that you do. Where'd you come from?
Where did I come from? Well, I came from my mother's womb. Ba-doom-tsh. Just kidding. Not really.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
Like were you born of another,
Where do we find
like
this
of a man? Because that would be special.
well, I was born of a man and a woman because that's usually how that works. But anywho, I was born in Philadelphia.
Philly?
Yes. Are you familiar?
I was just in Philly for a city winery tour that we were on
Okay.
with the Grammy Award winning poet J.I.V.
Can you validate that?
He probably made it up. I'm gonna be real with you. He
Okay.
probably made it up.
All right.
facts.
All right. Well, anywho, so I've been in Atlanta for 21 years, and I'm a full-time entrepreneur and actress.
21 years?
I know I look so young.
I was gonna say she's an auntie or a niece, but whatever.
I'm an auntie.
Because the qualification for auntie, I feel like
I feel like you gotta be at least 40 something. You gotta be at least in your 40s.
In your 40s?
Like 47.
Oh, no.
That's like up there.
Well, I'm
like 47.
the youngest auntie that y'all probably know. Then.
Yeah, I was about to say every auntie I know probably about 40 something.
But you call them auntie because they're not exactly mom. Mom felt like would be 47. Auntie is almost like the mix between mama and sister. You know what I mean? Not quite sister, but yet not quite.
When I think auntie, I think Esther from Sanford and Son. So
Oh.
was that not?
So which one? The perfect auntie? Which one would, which vibe? would
I feel like I'm more of like a Tracy Ellis Ross. She's my spirit animal.
Okay.
I feel like I'm giving Angela Bassett.
Okay. No, we need to dig into that Tracy Ellis and Angela energy. Why?
Okay.
What is it about these women that...
So I just love how Tracy is so carefree. Like she just does not, she knows no bounds, she's authentically her. She's genuinely her, regardless of, any image or persona that she's supposed to allegedly put on within the industry. I feel like she's very genuine, authentic to who she is. And I love that about her. She's not afraid to be silly, very talented. So yeah, I feel like, if I could meet her, Tracy, if you're listening to this podcast, since you all have an audience.
We get Tom Cruise, so why not Tracy Ellis Ross?
Yeah, I would love to. Y'all bring me back when Tracy's here, and y'all see how much alike we are.
Okay.
Well, have you taken anything that Tracy's done and incorporated into your life? Like, are you an actress as well, right?
I am an actress as well. Yes. So, Tracy just inspires me with everything that she does. I never try to mimic an artist. I want to be genuine and authentic to my brand, who I am. But Tracy, just the way that she's been able to scale her career, the longevity that she's had in her career, those are all things that I, aspire to have as well.
But Tracy does give auntie vibes like you do.
She does. Beautiful, sexy auntie, okay?
So like
Timeless,
so
ageless.
When you say auntie, like do you have nieces and nephews?
So,
That's so crazy. You do the same thing that Eugene does when he's about to lie. That's wild. I see why you booked her. I see why you booked her.
I didn't even.
Yeah, I
I know what she's.
It's crazy.
So the thing is, I don't think that you have to have actual. I'm sorry. You're giving off this weird energy, and I'm just trying to answer your question.
So let me help you. Let me help you. My perfect
Here's the
co-host.
rundown.
Oh, God.
Yes, you got. I should have warned you before you got here.
Yeah, it's a real tense on this side of the sofa. You
The
know?
tension that you sense is me not wanting to be here.
See, that's what
I wasn't being discreet.
That's what I want to warn you about.
Okay, well,
That's
she
just-
warned me firsthand.
Yes, that's part of the thing she does.
Okay.
Yeah, everywhere she goes, she's either like she has a whole line. It's like, "Shut up, talking to me."
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of her vibe.
That's you. So I have
Swiftly.
Okay. I've seen that, but I'm like afraid. Should I talk to you now, or do you want me to go ahead and?
No,
Oh,
no.
no, I don't want to talk to you at
No.
all.
She wants all the attention.
I don't,
Okay.
That's not what that means at all.
Yeah, especially if you are in the supermarket.
No.
Not the bread aisle, but if you're in the supermarket and you see her, you gotta sing the song.
No.
These BBLs are killing y'all. She loves that. Yes.
I'm gonna sing it to you in the cake aisle. I think that's real appropriate.
I don't.
Everywhere.
I don't
Cake,
want to
cake,
get up.
cake, cake. Yeah, cake, cake.
Stop dancing
cake,
right
cake,
now.
Cake, cake.
You
That's it.
No, okay.
That's it.
I
which-
wanna go.
Which grocery store can we find you at?
I will never tell you all where I shop.
Okay.
I didn't want to be here today. Eugene tricked me again.
I'll let you know.
How did? Yeah, you got the inside scoop. Okay. How did
let you know
How
how to
did
find her.
he get you here?
Lying?
We're not gonna go there.
even
We're not
matter.
gonna open up that box.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
lying.
because she's here.
Okay.
Yeah. What
So,
we want
so
to
to
know
answer
is
your question,
Right. Basically, she ain't got no nieces and nephews.
that is true. I do not have any nieces or nephews.
okay.
But all of my friends have kids, at least one, and some of them have two. So I, take care of their kids whenever they're
don't
not
make
taking
you
care of them.
Nobody's.
Is that
It
a
absolutely
qualification
does.
for auntie vibes anyway? Because I feel like aunties may play with the kids, but they don't let them kids play with them.
You know what? That needs to be.
That's
on
the
a
first
shirt.
thing you've said that I've understood since I've been filming podcast episodes.
How about that?
That needs to be on a shirt. You should trademark that.
Shut up
Because-
talking to me and rich auntie vibes. And
I play
I
with
play
these
with
kids,
kids.
but these kids not gonna play with
They
me.
don't play with me.
I love that.
That's my energy right there.
See?
That's right up
why
my
I'm the
lane.
perfect co-host.
Okay, and then you always do the
balance.
most. You always
all,
make it.
It's all coming together. At first, I was
was a little
unsure,
weird.
but it's coming together.
Somebody else to do it.
But no, I take note of how my friends parent their children. And although I don't have any children of my own, I don't have any nieces and nephews. I have a degree in psychology.
I
So-
felt like she's reading something that I'm not even picking up. Like
That is lying.
you was like tension, the word choice that you were
Yeah.
using,
Yeah.
spirit animal, things like I was like, there's something else greater there.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad that you see that.
Wow.
Thank you for seeing me. I appreciate you.
No, thank you for looking deep into my soul.
I likewise.
Bro, y'all
Likewise.
so annoying, bro.
Yeah.
Like, can we finish this
You
episode?
know, okay, yeah, so
God.
to
Oh.
get back on topic,
Okay.
I have seen, the way that my friends parent their children, and without me having kids of my own, I'm able to see hindsight. I'm able to draw back and see what they may not see in the heat of the situation in the moment. So, I take notes as
any good auntie would.
As any good auntie, the perfect auntie
The
would.
perfect auntie.
I take notes and I am able to approach my nieces and nephews.
The imaginary one.
That's
In theory, I get it. Hypothetical. You're just training, right?
they're my real
Oh.
nieces and nephews. I'm able to kind of, pour into them in a way that their parents are not able to see because they have that blind spot. So that is what makes me, the perfect auntie, and
That's good.
it's incredibly rewarding.
I can imagine. So we had a guest on. I don't know if she's going to air before this episode or after this episode.
Nothing is airing, Eugene.
Oh, I'm here for nothing?
No. These
Oh,
episodes
he
air.
told you he was gonna pay you.
No. They're airing, so this is the part of the dream. So what?
Part of the dream.
Yeah.
So this is not reality.
Oh,
No,
it's about to get real. I tried to tell her. She won't listen.
It's working. Like
This is so insightful.
You wonder why I be
okay, so-
over here bad all the time.
So what had happened was.
Okay.
You
Anytime
know,
you start a story like that. Okay.
is that telltale sign?
Yeah, telltale sign.
Ain't
of
no budget.
A lie
Ain't no
that's
budget.
about to be told.
No,
Okay.
so what had happened was there was a couple episodes that we thought were supposed to be rolling, and because my team was so new, we didn't really see what happened there. And then there was the time where we tried to do some TikToks and that didn't quite go so well.
TikToks as a podcast?
Yeah. Marketing for the podcast.
The more he explained, the less you gonna understand.
Okay.
I tried to tell you, but you were so happy to tell everybody you about your fake nieces and nephews. You didn't want to listen.
Well, they are real, as I mentioned. So
Thank you, Rich Auntie.
Yeah.
Yes, the
They're
perfect
both
auntie.
delirious.
But I think going back to that, the criteria for perfect auntie is really not that you have children. I actually think that the best auntie I had, I didn't have cousins by her. Yeah.
So this was a random lady that you harassed.
No. So the auntie that I understand, which the vibes I pick up on, are the ones that are like emotionally available to the children, but not necessarily emotionally vested.
yes.
Because the auntie, she'll love on you, but if you do anything wrong,
You gotta go see your dad about that.
send them right.
Yeah, send
Talk
to
to
that
Listen,
real mama.
that's the best part of being an auntie, truthfully, is you can love on them, you can pour into them, you can impart into them, but then you send them back home
There
to
it
their
is.
mama and their dad.
Yeah.
And I tell you, that right there is a blessing. It is a blessing.
Yeah. And then it helps that you're so incredibly attractive.
Why are you touching me?
Incredibly.
Sorry, I was just.
We don't even know each other like that.
All right,
You're
well,
not
I
getting
was-
paid for this podcast. I don't want to be here, and then you violate my personal space. Eugene, what?
It's the combination of beauty. I get it. She's threatened by you.
Oh, a
She's
little
threatened.
jealousy, huh?
Little jealousy.
That is
I get it all the
She's
time.
usually the prettiest one on the podcast.
I get it all the time.
I know,
I'm
I
the
know.
perfect auntie. I'm put together. I have place. I'm tactful.
Yeah.
So
Like she just gives me, sexy partner, not necessarily side chick, but definitely like partner vibes, right?
You know what, Eugene? Mm-hmm.
she's giving me
just wrap this
cookout
up.
auntie.
Just wrap this up. The energy that you feel, I'm telling you, is about to amplify. Oh, so
That
y'all
sounds
better-
like a
you better
threat.
wrap it
Maybe
up.
I may
this
like
could
that.
get exciting.
In acting, I heard they call it upping the stakes.
this is
That's
an
that is
incredible
right.
amount of delusion sitting next to me. I don't know if you guys are catching this, but this is actually insane that they
Well,
are this.
I have a
It's
book
Do you?
that's coming out.
Okay. Well,
She
see,
don't even write. She
the
just
compliment
said.
I was gonna give is that you don't just give partner sex. You're like a mix between a cougar and a MILF.
Oh my goodness, I'm so flattered. Thank you.
That's the best
Thank
aunties.
you.
Yeah.
And that is so true. It's I can teeter the line between dating, the son
You can get
and
somebody
dating the father
His daddy.
of the son,
You
Well,
go
why don't
both
you just
ways.
date the Holy Spirit and make it a full Trinity?
That's a threesome.
The
That's what she
Father, the
said.
Son, Holy Spirit. Look at that. I mean,
Tanya,
I shall not violate my God like
Ooh,
that.
okay, Auntie.
I made her laugh. I think you might be warming
I hate
up
this
to
podcast.
me. Yeah.
We love
That's
you on here.
fantastic.
I hate this
loves you on
podcast.
here.
I
Okay,
hate
so
everything about this podcast.
Ottea, what's
Yes.
next for you?
Oh, well, I am in the process of writing a book.
Wow.
Yes.
Making things up.
Is it about the family
is.
structure and community and being the best auntie out there?
So kind of. It's 25 steps to becoming the perfect auntie. And it will be available on Amazon.
Will be.
So basically
awesome.
a waste of time.
And it will be available on my website.
You know what?
And
What
a
would
little
that
bit of
website be?
TikTok.
Aunties do TikTok?
Kind of. I get my nieces and nephews to do it for me,
Got
because
it.
I'm not I'm not too skilled with all the dances and things
I
like
can't
that.
see my auntie twerking.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
definitely not a twerking auntie. I'm a
Yeah.
two-step auntie.
Two-step.
Hit you with a nice two-step.
Yeah. That's auntie vibes right
A
there.
two-step?
I don't want to see
What's
a
your
two-step.
favorite two-step?
Or
Okay.
I'm about two-step out of this podcast taping. That's what I'm about to step.
Yeah, well, that's what's next for me. I'm excited to advance my acting career. And, I'm just enjoying the season that I'm in. Taking care of my nieces and nephews.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
So, do you do anything with that psychology degree of yours? Or-
I utilize it every day. Not in the sense of come sit on my sofa, But I do have family and friends who are often always coming to me for advice. They need a listening ear.
Come on.
A shoulder to lean on.
Lean on me.
Bro. Bro, that is not what people do with psychology degrees.
It is.
You
She
giving-
wouldn't
giving out
know because
random
I have the
advice.
degree. So yes, I utilize it every day indirectly, and it's just a joy to be able to share my advice and wisdom with those around me.
I love that. That is
Thank
Ottea.
you.
A tear almost dropped.
Oh,
Okay.
You're okay.
But before we leave, because I feel like, what if you ran into someone who was like super happy and joyful and had a dream,
Kind of like yourself.
somewhat like
Okay.
me,
Yes.
not exactly, but he was incredibly handsome.
Okay.
Yeah, super attractive, great teeth,
Wow.
good skin.
kinda
Yes,
feel
he
like,
wore
Is
glasses,
he describing himself?
part in his hair.
Bruh.
But you met the
partner.
said gentleman, and they had a dream to do something. They just didn't have any resources to do it.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Been there.
But the spirit is right. Yeah. And then they connect with amazing friends.
Yes.
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 Beautiful, amazing friends. Talented, amazing friends. To build a community, to build this dream
Yes.
up. Psychologically, what would you recommend? Oh, thank you.
I know. It's
What
a
would you
moment.
What would you recommend to someone like that who is really trying to build
This is so unserious.
something huge?
Yeah, I would say keep persevering. Have that spirit of tenacity. That is a key word, Do you understand what that
I
means?
don't. I've never heard that word.
Okay, so tenacity means that you keep pushing regardless of any obstacles that you may face. So even though you have issues with the budget, and I feel my help coming on, I might get to preaching in here. Even though you may have issues with resources, whether that's human resources
Wow.
or financial resources.
Yes. And what about when those resources are like right on the couch with you?
When they're right on the couch, when they're right on the couch with you, that is when you begin to get on your knees and you pray.
Oh, Jesus.
Because there's only but so much that you can do.
Only so many buts.
But there is a God that owns the cattle on 1,000 hills.
Ooh, I don't even know what that means.
That can, well, I'll break that down for you. That can provide all of the things that you need. So if you have a vision, God gave you that vision. He's going to give you provision to see it through. So just hang on. Keep fighting. Keep pushing. Have that spirit of tenacity.
That's good.
Yeah. That is good.
Bruh, no.
Any
No.
advice to the one who is the yin to the yang?
I see what you did
Bruh,
there.
Any
don't
advice?
talk
what
to
you
me,
did.
bruh.
Because not the
Don't talk
negative
to me.
part. Because the yang
The
is much
yang.
needed.
They fit together.
They fit.
It's like a puzzle piece. Exactly what I was going to do. But you beat me to it.
Put your hands down. I'm not
Would
even
you-
going to look in the general direction because I know the motions that you're making. I
When it's
know
a
the hand
perfect fit.
sign is making me mad.
I think it's a perfect
And
fit.
stop dressing like me.
Oh, y'all do have that green on together.
I think that it's just natural.
for the yang,
Come on. What advice would you have for the yang?
like to speak to the yang
Yes. Come on.
directly. And just say, you never know how the opportunities that you were not prepared for or didn't desire will open up greater doors for you.
Oh, she said a word.
Greater doors, So I would just say take this opportunity to receive all that you can. Make as many connections as you can.
I appreciate that.
And be encouraged.
You're touching me. You shouldn't be.
I'm just trying to rub off a little bit of joy onto you, sister.
Yep.
Little auntie vibes.
You know,
a little perfect auntie
what
vibes.
would make me
trying
joyful?
to pour into you, impart into you a little bit of joy.
Joy would come from ending this podcast.
I know Tiny though. Here's what I really think.
I just said what I want. He gonna tell me something different.
See, it's you got to read deeper into people.
That's
okay?
psychology.
You
That's
can't
the
just go
whole
by
thing.
what they
it's
say.
The study of human behavior. You got to see beyond the surface.
Sounds like a violation of my personal
Deeper,
boundaries.
deeper,
deeper.
beyond. Yes, absolutely.
We're so deeply connected. She has no idea.
Wow.
She doesn't even know. Yep. So one of the things I think she really would get value out of is maybe you can get some insight is the aunties are you and where you are. Where are the good uncles? Is there such a thing?
You know,
Is there like an auntie dating app?
You know what?
You know, there needs to be one, and maybe I'll be the one that creates it because the verdict is still out. You know, where are the uncles?
The uncles.
You tell me. You know, are you an uncle? Where are the
No.
uncles at?
Actually, I am an uncle. I would never qualify myself as an uncle, but I am an uncle.
Really?
You have nieces and nephews.
I actually
By
have
definition,
nieces and
you're actually an
nephews.
uncle.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's more
Yeah, like
qualified.
me. Yeah.
Pointing to yourself and nodding doesn't authenticate what you just said. Smiling bigger doesn't help either.
I think it does.
Me too. Thank you.
I was caught all the way in. I just believed everything you said.
I mean, because
Yeah.
it's true.
It
You know,
is.
I have
It
my
is.
nieces and nephews. Like, it's fine.
If you do this when you say it, that literally means it's not true.
That's just
not what
quotes.
that means.
Those
Yeah,
are
those are
quotes.
quotes.
It's like just
We
make
use
sure
that in the
emphasis.
industry. Yeah, it's
Emphasis.
emphasis.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's great.
What industry is there for professional auntie? You know what? I don't care anymore. I don't care. Y'all do whatever y'all want to do. Whatever.
Wow.
So the uncles, if we found her a good uncle,
I think that would
that
be
would
the thing that she
change
needs.
the game.
I bet she'll come in here with some pep in her step.
I hate pep.
All right, well,
Okay.
some joy in your toes.
I don't need any joy in my toes. I'm fine with the toes that I have. Oh now y'all got something to say about my you know what?
No, I was like, those are really
I don't
well
have
done
to
toes.
take this. Wrap it up.
Okay. All right. What?
DJ, it take us home.
Where could someone find you? Ottea.
Well, I'm everywhere the aunties are.
And the uncles.
And I'm trying to be where the uncles are. But as far as social media, because that's what you're referring to, you know, I'm a little older, so I have to make sure, get clarification.
Got it. Because they can find you on your phone.
They can find me on my phone.
Okay. Because you that.
Down my number.
So aunties aren't texting now. Is it you
know,
or FaceTiming? Are you FaceTiming?
I will answer a FaceTime call from my nieces and nephews. I will.
She
I
don't
will.
have no nieces and nephews.
But I do have a social media page, you know, where people can find me.
Got it.
My nieces and nephews helped me set that up.
That's what they're
Again
there
with the
for.
air quotes, right?
Yeah. So, you know, that's
emphasis.
they're here to help me stay young and relevant and hip. Yes, they are. So you can find me, what is it? It's Instagram, right?
Instagram. That's one of them.
I hate everything about
Instagram.
this.
At OTTEA OCONNOR. Ottea O'Connor. Yes.
That's what that spells.
Very simple, you know, nothing too catchy, you know, just straightforward.
We'll
I'm
put it in
the
the
perfect
screen.
auntie. Okay, yes, perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you for having me.
We want people to make sure they get your book whenever that becomes available.
Yes.
There will
Please.
be no book.
Please, everyone, follow
In the next
Perfect Auntie.
3 years or so, look for that. You know, production. with
Girl, we is not
COVID
finna wait
and
no 3 years for no
the
book.
writer's strike. You know,
That's
it's a
what
lot.
it is. We're not
Yeah.
even right now.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
You can definitely write your own book right now. If you ain't gonna write the book, just say that.
You were saying something? You were wrapping
That's
up?
actually a good point, but
Thank you.
What's
Because
that?
everything she said been like, and y'all, both y'all over here kicking and stuff, and I told y'all she ain't got no nieces, no nephews. That's literal definition, textbook auntie. Like that's the things you got to have to be an auntie.
okay. But she has them. She has.
I
If you're
do.
doing this, don't make.
This is beginning to become a little slanderous, and I now would like to remove myself from this hostile.
Okay, no, it's not hostile at all. This
Okay, right.
is
It's
completely
almost
normal.
hostile. It's almost
Okay,
hostile.
this is normal.
Completely normal.
Almost-
Your life is
almost
not
a
at
little
risk
hostile.
at all. She's only swaying on 3 guests. Yeah, she's
On 3.
3 guests. She's swaying on them like that. Only 3 though.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but you have nothing to worry about.
You said we wasn't
There
even
was-
gonna bring it up no more.
Well, the last one when we had blood.
And she
pouring down
wasn't arrested?
Of course not, because they love her. Because we love her.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're working through her.
I actually would prefer to be incarcerated.
Okay.
You know, some people have mental health is real. It is. Mental health is very real.
I see
Yes.
that
And
it
so you
is.
got to give people the space to heal.
You do, but
Because that's being a good. Is that something that aunties do? Do they give people
They do.
spaces to mentally heal?
yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of times we're a huge part of that process because they can't talk to their parents.
She
They
is
don't
literally
feel-
making things up. She's literally making things up, and nobody's saying anything. Like, I cannot believe this.
Wow. I'm laughing because I'm just so taken aback. I just don't understand what I've done to you personally. I will be your auntie, sis.
She needs an
I will
auntie.
be
This
your
is the
auntie.
trauma.
I
That's
want
how we
you to
can
stop
rectify
touching me so we can
that.
end this podcast. That's what I want.
She is in tears up here.
She's in tears.
She is in need
Oh, come
of
on.
that safe space that
Yes.
she probably can't talk to her
Auntie,
parents
talk
about.
to
I
her.
will be your
Talk to her.
auntie.
Talk to please.
The perfect auntie for you that
you
you
please-
did not have growing up.
Speak to her and all the other little girls
Got you.
with no aunties.
Do we have any tissue for this young lady?
We have tissue.
I need a shot of vodka.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my phone number, and we are gonna handle this.
No, I'm good. Just tweet me.
What is that?
Just. Oh, I forgot. Auntie. The auntie with no nieces and nephews.
You can find her at Indescribable
Okay.
everywhere. TikTok, Instagram.
Now, is that spelled uniquely?
Okay, we're not gonna do that.
It
Okay.
is.
Oh, okay.
It's spelled very unique.
Okay.
We
All
have
right.
to.
Well, I'll
Just
make
like
sure I
she's
write it
unique.
down. Yes,
Yes.
she is.
You'll see it on the screen. I'll put it on the screen when you watch your episode.
Sounds good.
This will
When
not
it does
air
stream
anywhere. This
or
is not
air.
airing anywhere.
Okay. All right.
This
Oh,
will
no.
never see the light
I don't know
of day.
who to believe.
This will never see the light of day.
So this was a big waste of my time.
No! Auntie, you
Well,
have
you're here
blessed so many. Because if you touched one, you touched many.
I was gonna say I touched them all,
You touched my
but
heart.
that could.
What kind of podcast is this?
Yes. And guys, come next. Where on the Perfect Podcast, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect
be
this.
a problem.
I didn't expect this episode to get so emotional.
Please fire me.
But-
Please.
Wow, this was so amazing.
This
I'm
is a
so
safe
glad
space.
that we
It's a
had
safe
this
space.
time with you. I
Glad to
appreciate
have
you
been here.
Greatly, Ottea O'Connor.
Thank you.
O'Reilly.
Yes, O'Reilly,
Yeah.
the perfect auntie at the perfect
Perfect
podcast.
podcast. Thank you guys.
love
Thank you for
that.
tuning in, guys. We'll see you on the next episode.
You touch one, you touch them all.
Stop saying it.